You're calling it a delay, but God may be calling it your protection. A couple of years ago, I went on an interview and I could have bet I got that job. Now, a few days later, I got an email telling me, "Oh, we are sorry to inform you, but we've chosen another applicant to fill the position." Now, I was devastated because I knew I did well on that interview. But I went to God, I prayed, and I said, "What happened? I know I did well." A week and a half went by. Then I got a call telling me, "We would like to offer you the position. Is it possible you can start on Monday?" I was so elated. I said, "God turned it around for me." And I went in, I started that Monday. Everything was going well. The first month, the second month, everything was perfect. The training and everything. Then it got to the 80th day and issues started to arise. And I was like, "What's going on?" Everything was perfect. And then on the 89th day, right before the cutoff of the evaluation, the 90-day period, they called me into the office and told me, "Oh, we don't think you're a good fit for the team and we'd like to part ways with you." Now, you don't make the 90th day, you're unable to get unemployment. I went home and I was so devastated because I didn't understand what was going on. But I went to God and I said, "What is it that you were trying to teach me?" Because after all, they called me in and they told me they wanted me to fill the position. So, next thing you know, I got a call from one of the workers that was there a few weeks later. And she said, "I want to tell you something, but please don't get upset." I said, "What?" She said, "They had no intentions of keeping you. Only reason why they called you is because they wanted to fill that position until the real lady that they wanted to fill that position was out of her contract after 90 days. I was so devastated because I went back to God and I said, "What was it that you wanted to teach me out of this whole thing?" And I understood. He saw what was ahead of me, but I was so busy wanting the job. And sometimes He allows the doors to open and for us to be at a certain position and then have us stay there for a period of time to move us to the next location. So you see, just because things don't work out the way you planned it doesn't mean you should blame yourself. Ask God, what exactly was He trying to do? Because remember, He always sees what lies ahead. And that's why I totally trust Him. Because God is real and prayers are powerful.